Hi, y'all. What's going on? Everybody got your cocktail ready? How you guys doing? You guys have a good few days? I'm just exhausted. I was up at 5:30 this morning. Got to get up at 6:30 again tomorrow morning. So I'm just fucking tired. Other than that, so tonight we were going to do Florida hauntings. And Annie is going to come on with me for Florida. And today is her daughter and my niece's birthday. She turns 16 today. So she was unable to come on tonight because she has Lily out for her birthday. But we will be doing Florida hauntings. As far as I know, we're doing Florida hauntings on Sunday night. Hi, Mandy. Hi, Missy. Hi, Justin. How are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty darn good, other than just being tired. So, but tonight we are doing some funny facts. Okay, so tonight we're just doing some fun facts since we just did fart facts. So I stuck with the F's. No, this is just a little bit of like facts. I think if I remember correctly, I think Missy will confirm it. A while back, I did another type of fun facts, or was it fun facts or creepy facts, or I don't remember, but I think I did some sort of facts. And I can't remember. I just I hadn't scrolled all the way back to remember which one I did. But I don't remember any of the ones I have tonight being on the past ones. So I tried to find the really good ones. I have 53 facts that I bet some of y'all didn't know, because I didn't know a couple of them. So yeah, I think I did. I can't remember if it was a fun facts or I did it on like a Sunday fun day or something like that. I can't remember, because every once in a while I throw in a Sunday fun day to where we can just like bullshit and laugh and talk and have guests and whatever the hell we want. So, but yeah, anyway, also, since I'm doing the states, I'm going to start looking for like the states that I'm doing. I'm going to try to find like a movie that goes with that state. So I'll have that to talk about as well. But I'm going to try to get caught up on my hunting movies. So we will anyway get started on the funny facts. It's the funny, there's still F-bombs, right? Funny facts. Okay. Number 1, Alaska is the only U.S. state whose name is typed using one row on the keyboard. If you guys type, there's a lot of people that don't know how to type. Just about everybody knows how to type, though. But yeah, Alaska is the only U.S. state that is done on the middle row. In case you wanted to know that. I had a typing job once, and it was just so much like, I don't mind being like a secretary and answering the phones and doing some payroll and like taking notes and typing some things, but this was a typing job that like I would have to sit there and just type letters after letters after letters after letters for people, and I was like, I just couldn't do it. Like it had lasted about a week, and I'm like, golly. Whew. At one point, a good movie that was filmed here in Michigan is Somewhere in Time. But didn't I do Michigan already? But I will watch it. Is it a true story though? That's what I'm trying to catch up on. Filmed there and being a true story are two different things. But is it a true story, Justin? Because I'm all about scary if they're true. You know what I mean? Like I did like, the movie Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's a fucking like true story. The Exorcism of Emily Rose was a true story. I don't remember what state that was in. I did watch The Haunting of Connecticut. Oh, it's not a true story. Okay. Because we had done Connecticut, and I watched that Haunting of Connecticut. And listen, if y'all remember us talking about it, we talked about the Haunting of Connecticut and the family that moved because the son had cancer. Remember that one? Y'all need to watch that movie. You need to watch it. I liked it. It did have a couple jump scares, like you said, Missy. But I did like it. I'd watch it again. I love a true story, whether it be a scary one or a haunted one. I would like a haunted true story, please. Hi, Terry. No, I wasn't sure if you knew when you were texting me over here. I was letting you know I was live because I can't answer the texts like that. So that's why I came over and was like, I'm live. So I figured since I told you I was live, you'd probably come over. Okay. Queen Elizabeth II was a trained mechanic. She served as a member of the Women's Auxiliary Territorial Service during World War II. Did y'all know that? She was a mechanic in World War II. Did y'all know that? I think it's fucking awesome. Because, I mean, look at how prim and proper she was. You know what I mean? Prim and proper, never got dirty. And I can just see her going to town and the mechanic and dirty hands and oil and you know what I mean? Like, I can see that. I think she was awesome. I loved her. I'm fascinated with that family anyway. And I love Kate and Will. But that other one, I don't like that other one, but we won't get into that. But anyway, the chicken came before the egg, in case anybody needed to know that. The chicken came before the egg. Okay? Remember the long time? Was it the chicken or was it the egg? It was the fucking chicken. The chicken came first. Genesis 1:20 through 22 explains how God created every winged bird and then commanded them to multiply. We have the answer finally. Chicken came first. Yeah. All right. What is the one letter that does not appear in a United States state name? You might know. What is the one letter that does not appear in the United States names? U.S. states names. Yes, ma'am. It is the letter Q. Sorry, I was going through. Do y'all know what the sign language for the letter Q is? Q. I don't know why. I guess because of that little fucking thing at the bottom, but it's a Q. I was trying to go through A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X. Fuck. Y, Z. What the fuck is the Q? G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Oh, Q is 2 down. Q is 2 down. High spirit stalker. The Q is 2 fingers down after the P. Yes. Okay. I had to do that a couple of times to remember. I can do the alphabet, A through Z in sign language. But that's it. Like, I don't know. I know this is talk. Like, I don't know the hand gestures for sign language. I've never learned that. That is something, though, that would be a good skill. That how does anybody know, like, that sign language? Is it hard to learn? G-H. Yes, point. Yes, 2 fingers down. Never mind. I'm not going to say that on here. You used to? Damn. Wow. That's something I wouldn't mind learning. I wouldn't mind to learn that. Anyway, we'll move on. In 1958, high schooler Bob Heft designed the 50-star American flag that flies today. At that time, Alaska and Hawaii were not yet states. But Heft assumed they would become states, so he altered his family's existing 48-star flag to add 2 more stars. Now, his teacher gave him a B- at the time. But 2 years later, President Dwight Eisenhower chose his flag design out of 1,500 designs given to him. Heft's teacher changed his grade to an A. How could you not? I don't know. I don't know of any, though, that I don't know. I don't know any deaf person around here that would teach me. Anyway, so in case y'all didn't know how the flag got designed, that's how Bob Heft you don't have muscles in your fingers. Muscles do not help you move them. They are controlled by the muscles in your palms and your arms. So these muscles here is what moves your fingers and up through here, through your carpal tunnel, I guess, right? No muscles in your fingers. Did y'all know that? Terry might have known that. I didn't know that. Elvis Presley, known for his distinct voice and his jet black hair, was a natural blonde. Did y'all know that? He began dyeing his hair jet black as a teenager with shoe polish. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I was shocked. Shocked. See, now that you think about it, though, I haven't really seen many childhood photos of Elvis. Have you guys seen childhood photos? Did he look blonde? And I'm thinking Elvis had natural black hair, dominant, with his, I thought he was like massively Italian and shit, like the way he looks, Was he? I didn't know that. I had no fucking clue that Elvis was a blonde. Had no idea. Huh. Learn something new every day, don't you? Okay, so the scientific definition of a berry excludes many fruits that are commonly called berries, such as a strawberry and a raspberry, and includes many unexpected foods like bananas and tomatoes. Now, scientists identify berries as a fruit that has 3 layers, outer skin, fleshy middle, and innermost part that holds the seed. Y'all got that? Okay. And 2 has 2 or more seeds. And 3 develops from 1 flower that has 1 ovary. I didn't know all this. So these that I'm going to name off are berries. Okay. Bananas, blueberries, grapes, tomatoes, cranberries, watermelon, peppers, kiwis, oranges, and eggplant. A fucking eggplant is a berry. And I thought it was a vegetable. Did y'all know that? I didn't. Now, not berries. These are not berries. Strawberries, raspberries, cherries, and blackberries are not berries at all. So they should be called banana berries, grape berries, tomato berries, pepper berries. Like, I don't fucking know. There's 3 things that make them berries. 3 layers: outer skin, fleshy middle, and innermost part that holds the seed. So a peach is a berry. You see? Outer skin, fleshy middle, and the middle that holds the seed. Now, strawberries don't have seeds on the inside. Strawberries have seeds on the outside. Think about that. So do blackberries, raspberries, the crunchy. Now, I thought a cherry would have fallen in the berry because some cherries have the seed in the middle. Right? Remember those bigger cherries that you buy at the grocery store, but you have to suck the seed out of the middle? So how does a cherry, certain type of cherry, not fit into the berry? See, this has always confused me. So to me, a certain type of whatever that type of cherry is, that big one with the seed in the middle, to me should fit under the berries, right? And the little maraschino cherries is not a berry. because there's no seed at all. So a plum would be what? I'll wait. A plum to me would be a berry. Skin, fleshy, seed in the middle, like a peach. Bananas have seeds. If you cut open a banana, there's little seeds in the middle. Since when, call me crazy, but since when do blueberries have a fucking seed? Do blueberries have little seeds in there? I've never really cut open a blueberry to know, is there little seeds in there that you can eat, like a banana seed or you know, the blackberries or whatever. They're okay. So how is a blueberry a berry then? Please explain to me the difference. This is what I get. This kind of shit right here is what I fail in fucking school. Right? How the fuck do you know if a flower has an ovary? Like, where is it? Where do you find an ovary on a flower? Please tell me. Please, someone know that, because I feel stupid. Is there any flower people out here listening anywhere? Like, please tell me in the comments, where is a flower's ovary? And how do you tell? I'm at a loss. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's what scientists identify berries as a fruit that has three things. One, 3 layers: the outer skin, the fleshy middle, and innermost part that holds the seed. 2, has 2 or more seeds. And 3, develops from one flower that has one ovary. I can see the watermelon. It has the outer side, the fleshy middle. The seeds are on the inside. So do peppers, kiwis have their seeds on the inside. I get that. Oranges do. Oranges, grapefruit, all that. Okay. Eggplants also. So do pumpkins, cantaloupe. What's that other one? The green one that's like a cantaloupe. What's the fuck is called? Honeydew melon, right? I don't know what to say to that, Spirit Stalker. I'm at a loss for words on that one, Spirit. You threw me off there. Don't they have milk? Which I guess it kind of looks the same, doesn't it? I mean, well. Anyway, she threw me the fuck out. I don't know. I'm just confused. So to me, a pumpkin is a fucking berry, right? Because it falls into that category. Cranberries. Do they have the fruit in the fucking middle? Tomatoes do, yes. Some grapes do have seeds in there. I try to get the seedless, but now the grapes with the seeds is a berry, But what about seedless grapes? Now, is that not a berry? I don't understand. I Does this make sense? It I mean, I'm I don't know what the fuck a cactus is going to fall under. But cactus fruit is what you call dragon fruit. And their seeds are on the inside. So I'm going to assume a dragon fruit is like a berry. Oh, I love those cotton candy grapes. I finally got some. Oh my goodness, they're heaven, especially if they're frozen. Oh my goodness, on a hot day. They are delicious. They are very, very delicious. Yes. So I'm not going to spend too much time on the berry or not fucking berry, but that whole thing confuses me. I mean, not berry, strawberries, I get raspberries, blackberries. I totally get those because those seeds are on the outside. But a cherry, like I get the maraschino cherry, okay, but the cherries with the seeds in the middle would be a berry. So certain cherries are berry, but certain cherries are not berries. Okay, I'm done with that tongue twister. Moving on. Calling shotgun. Y'all know what that means. Calling shotgun, where you riding in the front seat. I got shotgun. Okay. Calling shotgun transpired before automobiles were even around. A guard with a shotgun rode next to the driver of the stagecoach. These guards would keep robbers and criminals away, protecting the driver, passengers, and cargo the stagecoach was carrying. I didn't know that either. I do like those. That's the only kind of cherries I like, though, is those big black ones or the red, deep red ones that you buy with the seed in the middle. Now, I do really like those, but you got to eat them slow and you got to suck every seed out. So if you need practice sucking, then there you go. That's a good fruit for you. Okay, let me tell you, if you guys have never eaten a loquat, would be the second hump. Yep, you're right. Okay. I was just going to say something and forgot. Spirit, you are throwing me the fuck off tonight. What the hell was I going to say? Oh, loquats. If you guys have never eaten loquats, you need to get some. Now, I grew up, we had a big, huge loquat tree in our backyard. And my mom will even vouch for me. I used to climb that damn tree all the time. I would just take a huge bowl and I would climb that fucking tree and I would get as many loquats in there as I could find. I'd go wash them and I would go sit in front of the TV and I'd eat them until I made myself sick. Now they have the skin on the outside. You peel the skin off, you eat them like a grape or a cherry, and you suck the seeds. There's usually 2 seeds in the middle that you suck out of, and you just throw the seeds back in the bowl. They're so good. They're so good. So I'm considering those a fucking berry because they had 2 seeds. There's 2 seeds on the inside of those. And they're a little bigger than like one of those cherries. Yes, they're yellow. Yes. Or like a deep orange, yellowish. Yes. And they'll be in bunches, there'll be like 30 on one bunch. Oh my God, they're so good. They're so good. So, oh my God, I ate them so much. when I was little. And do you know, since I left my hometown, I've never had one since. And there is, on my way to the doctor that I went to yesterday, there is a big loquat tree, but it's on private property. So I don't want to stop and like pick some off private property and then be, get off my property. I don't want to trespass to get some, but they're close to the road. So I almost want to just go and stop and then just grab one bunch and haul ass and then plant some. I don't know how long they take to fucking grow. But man, they're so good. So yummy. What do you mean you have? Oh. You probably don't have that cherry anymore, young lady. They're I mean, I don't know. Y'all can't really. I mean, I don't know how to say how big they are. It's okay. Shit. It's been, listen, Spirit Stalker. I haven't. It's been over 2 years since anything. So my cherry has probably grown back. It's probably fucking grown back because it's been over 2 years since anything's been around there. So it's probably, almost turned my drink over. It's probably grown back. I'm sorry. Okay, anyway, we're going to move on. I don't know what another name for them is. I am not aware of another name for a loquat. Mom, are you watching? Do you know of another name of a loquat? God, I love plums though. God, those deep purple plums. Oh, they're so good. Okay, a dragonfly. Do you guys know a dragonfly's lifespan? By any chance? Terry? A loquat is like the size of maybe a walnut that's not broken open yet. No, Missy. A dragonfly's lifespan is only between 24 and 48 hours. Believe that shit? Between 24 and 48 hours. So 2 to 3 days. That's it for a dragonfly's lifespan. Like nobody can have one as like a pet. I didn't know how short that they're. Excuse me. Okay, there are only 2 words in the English language that have all 5 vowels in order. 2 words. The first one is, oh, it's okay, girl. It's okay. The first word is abstemious, ABSTEMIOUS. And the second one is facetious, FACETIOUS. That's the only 2 words in the English language that has all 5 vowels in order. Is that not what I said? Did I not say vowels? I thought 2 words in the English language that has all 5 vowels in order. And that's abstemious and facetious. Vowels. Yeah, didn't I say vowels? What the fuck did I say? Annie, have you ever had a loquat? Hi, Ayla. How you doing? They do sound like nasty words, don't they? Okay. In Singapore, it's illegal to pee in an elevator. Now, who the fuck, other than like a drunk ass, but who the fuck pees in an elevator? In Singapore, it's illegal to pee in an elevator. No duh. No duh. Males, on average, think about sex every 7 seconds. Urinary, yes, sometimes Y is, yes, sometimes Y is a vowel, yes. A dirty girl squatted in a parking lot. No, a loquat. A loquat, a fruit. It's a berry. Excuse me, it's a berry. Pretty good. Everybody here is good. Everybody, there's several moved into the new barn already, and I've got a few more to go. But I'll be getting them in there like this weekend. Fingers crossed. So males, on average, think about sex every 7 seconds. Damn. What do you say to that? You know, I can't say I think about sex every 7 seconds. I haven't really thought about sex in a long time. I saw the love you have for your piggies. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Spirit Stalker, they're my children. I do everything for them. I built the barn for them. I painted all those pictures in their stalls for them. I do when they're happy, I'm happy, and that they are my children. So you thought about sex for a solid 60 seconds, Spirit Wolf. I am so proud of you. Yes. 1 fucking minute. My goodness. That had better have been a very good minute. That's all I can say. I hope at least your minute was good then, because it is prohibited by law for dwarfs to hunt moose in Canada on a Sunday. Did y'all know that? In Switzerland, it's illegal to flush the toilet after 10 p.m. in an apartment building. Listen, there's not going to be any elderly people living in that building then, because listen, once you hit the age of like 48, you're peeing 2 or 3 times a night. You're going to get up. You're going to have to do it. There's no way I could live in an apartment building. It's stupid. Having sex for 1 hour consumes as much calories as a 7-hour aerobic class. Oh, you enjoy your movie tonight. And tell Lily we love her and happy birthday. Oh, I'm sorry. Having sex for 1 hour consumes as much calories as a 7-hour aerobic class. At least 2 years for me. At least. It's probably longer, but at least 2 years. I haven't had any sort of aerobics. Nothing. So I have to burn calories in other ways by working outside and sweating and farting. Remember, because one fart will burn 67 calories. You consume fart. Oh, dear God. I shit up again. Oh, fuck. Oh, you're fucking killing me tonight, Spirit. That's funny. So, yes, one fart is burning 67 calories. Remember from the fart facts. I'm dead. I'm dead, Spirit. You're killing me. You have shot me out tonight. A common ingredient. I'm sorry. A common ingredient in lipstick is crushed betel acid. I know. I'm the same way, Terry. Me, you, Rita, Annie, all of us are just like, what the fuck is that? And even Terry said it's been so long for her, she'll probably start fucking barking. Okay, a common ingredient in lipstick is crushed betel acid, in case you guys didn't know that. Another ingredient in lipstick are fish scales. I don't use lipstick. I use lip gloss. Blah. Scotland's national animal is a unicorn. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Terry. It's been about that, like same. So, Scotland's national animal is the unicorn. Spiders have clear blood. Did y'all know that? I have to say, as many spiders as I have crushed, I've never seen anything red. So I just, yeah, spider's blood is clear. In England, the Speaker of the House is not allowed to speak. Isn't that strange? Here we go. Here we go with my yawning. I'm sorry. Okay. You know the dot over the letter I, the I, the lowercase I with a dot is called a tittle. TI. TTLE, tittle. Burn a lot of calories tonight, then 335 calories today, and then never heard of that law before. I knew a dwarf who was barely 3 feet tall who used to go hunting all the time with the hunters all the time. His rifle was almost as big as he was. Well, I'm off that page now, I think. Yes, but it's just saying that it's on Sundays. Yeah, so it's a tittle. Okay. There is a rare disorder called the Cotard's syndrome, also known as the walking corpse syndrome. Now, people with this condition believe that they are dead, they do not exist, or that they have no internal organs. He had a crush on me. I'm 4'8". So you're a tiny little thing, Ayla. Oh my God, all this laughing is making me get stuffy. My goodness. If you have an intestinal blockage, you will vomit out your shit. If it cannot pass out of one end, it's going to come out the other end. In case you didn't know that. Or did you? Yeah, well, Terry's a tiny little thing too. She's only 5'2" or 5'3". No, Rita's 5'2" and Terry's 5'3", I think, if I remember that correctly. So if you didn't know that, if you do have an intestinal blockage, your shit is going to come out of your mouth. So that's what they mean by keep that shit out of your mouth. I'm 5'10" and a half. Annie's 6'1", though. Annie is the tallest one of everybody, 5'2". Oh, Missy. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's right. Missy is with Rita. Missy is going to match up with Rita. When you smell dead or rotting animals, you are actually ingesting and tasting those particles in the air. And for me and coworkers, I wonder how many particles we've ingested, because I can't tell you how many of those we've come across in our careers, and smelling it and seeing it and it exploding and we're having to move it and all that nasty mess. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, I read the facts off the internet, so that's what it said. I don't know. Ugh. Could you imagine, though, all that shit coming out of your mouth? No, I can't. There is a disease called Kuru that causes uncontrollable laughing that is transmitted through cannibalism. This is actually a ritual in New Guinea where people eat parts of their dead loved ones, mostly their brain, before they are processed and buried. And they can catch this disease. It's called Kuru. That causes, I was right about Terry's height, right? Rita is 5'2" and Terry's 5'3", and then I forgot Missy's 5'2". My late dad's a firefighter. He had some horrific stories about his job, but funny ones too. Yeah, oh yeah, mine too. Yes. Mm-hmm. Any first responder is going to have some stories. Huh. I don't know. I have no idea. I was just reading the facts offline. I got them. But you can look up the disease called Kuru, and it's in New Guinea. A restaurant in New York City holds the Guinness World Record for selling the world's most expensive pizza. It sells for $2,700 per pizza. It must be ordered 2 days in advance, and this is what it has on it: 24-karat gold leaves, Stilton blue cheese, Hudson Valley foie gras, FOIEGRAS, platinum Ocetra caviar, French Perigord truffle, whatever the fuck that is. And for an extra $700, you can get Almas caviar. I don't care how much a pizza is, you ain't going to get me to eat that. I don't care if that was free. I'm not eating that pizza. That's a big fat no. But $2,700 per pizza. Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to know about the poop. Off the coast of Hideaway Island Resort is the Vanuatu Post, the world's only under-the-sea post office. Excuse me. A special flag floats when it's open. People can send a waterproof postcard from 10 feet below the surface. Well, I think they're just like dipped in like that gold plating stuff. I don't think it's actual. I mean, and there's platinum caviar. So you're going to shit out the platinum too? Because platinum's more expensive than gold, I think, right? Isn't it? Anyway, I wouldn't eat that fucking pizza. And there ain't no way I'm going to swim 10 feet below the water to try to send a fucking postcard. Yep. I ain't spending no. That's a waste of no. You know, people that are billionaires, that 2,700 is like $2.70. You know what I mean? That's like pocket change to them. So of course they're going to order that kind of shit. I'm not. Anyway, Cormorant, Minnesota. Their mayor is a Great Pyrenees dog named Khaleesi. There's a dog as a mayor. Why? Anyway, nomophobia is the fear of being without your smartphone. Did you know that Tom Hanks and Mr. Rogers were cousins? Mm-hmm. Hershey's chocolate syrup, Ritz crackers, Dum Dums, and Oreos. Do you know what they have in common? Hershey's chocolate syrup, Ritz crackers, Dum Dums, and Oreos. They all have something in common. They are all vegan. I didn't know that. They're all vegan, all four of those. Now, a New York Police Department, NYPD police officer, y'all remember Andre the Giant? An NYPD police officer had to follow Andre the Giant whenever and wherever he was going when he went out drinking. Apparently, he would get drunk to where he fell down, and this was to keep him from falling on people. Really? They were to make sure he did not get drunk and fall on anyone. On Valentine's Day in South Korea, only women give gifts. The men do not. It's been that way my whole life, pretty much. Snoop Dogg's real name is Cortazar Calvin Broadus. Did y'all know that? Cordozar, Cordozar, Cordozar Calvin Broadus. His nickname, Snoop Dogg, came from his mom, who called him Snoopy because she thought he looked like Snoopy from the Peanuts. So that's where Snoop Dogg got his nickname. His real name, Cordozar Calvin Broadus. Neptune's atmosphere contains massive diamonds. Some of them are the size of cars. Their atmosphere. So they just have fucking diamonds floating around in their atmosphere. That's it. Like, how do they know? Anyway, lettuce is a member of the sunflower family. By the way, have you guys ever tried sunflower butter? You know, like peanut butter, and there's almond butter, and there's apple butter. Sunflower butter, and it's delicious. I love it. Lacanophobia is the fear of vegetables. Oh, it's so yummy. It's very good. Crows can remember the faces of humans, and they can also hold a grudge. I didn't know that either. I know there are certain animals that can recognize, even they say honeybees, they will recognize a person's face. They can recognize a human. So it's like, I don't know. I didn't know that. She sells seashells by the seashore. Y'all remember that? Sally sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore is actually a true story. This story was written about a female paleontologist from the 1800s. She actually sold dinosaur bones and fossilized shells. Did you guys know that? I didn't. You knew that, Missy? No shit. Iceland has an incest app that will stop them from hooking up with their cousins. An incest app. So what do you put your names in there and your date of birth? Like, how do you? Well, this is my cousin. Sorry, I can't. Really? You do not have to be a lawyer to be a Supreme Court justice. Listen, I definitely wouldn't. I'm sorry, it's still a fucking family member to me. No thanks. Human poop can be used as fertilizer to enrich the soil, just like the animals. In case you didn't know that. So, next time you have to poop, just put it in a plastic bag and then you can take it out and put it in your bushes. You can collect your own poo to enrich your soil. All right. The largest poop log. The largest poop log ever recorded was in 1972. It was 8 inches long and 2 inches wide. Oh my God. That's a big, never mind. Anyway, author of Frankenstein, Mary Shelley, kept her dead husband's heart in her writing desk. When his heart remained unburnt after his cremation, she thought that was a sign and decided to keep it. Yeah. And Ouch is absolutely right. Ouch is, yeah. The Romans used the Romans used human urine imported from Portugal as mouthwash. That was a big pain in the ass, literally. So, human urine imported from Portugal was a mouthwash. Here's the thing. First of all, it's urine. Pee is pee. I'm sorry. I don't care who it's coming from. Pee is fucking pee. And why would they have it imported when they could just use their own? That's free. Ew. No one. No. Spirit, you have knocked me out tonight. Hippocrates, the ancient Greek father of medicine, used to diagnose his patients by drinking their pee and taste testing their snot. There's not. And earwax. That's nasty. I'm going to read that again. I can't deal with snot or shit. Hippocrates, the ancient Greek father of medicine, used to diagnose his patients by drinking their pee and taste testing their snot and earwax. I did, and I wasn't aware that if something was wrong with you, it tastes different. That's no. Ugh. All right. The first Queen of England is said to be Bloody Mary. Y'all know this the saying where you go into like your bathroom window or your mirror and you say it 3 times or whatever. She's supposed to appear in the mirror. I've done it. I didn't see her come in the mirror. I've tried it one time and I was too scared, but I didn't leave and because I wanted to see and she didn't appear in the mirror. So apparently people said that they have seen her and that she has appeared. But they say that the first Queen of England is said to be the Bloody Mary. I don't care for Bloody Marys because I don't like tomato juice. I don't like tomato soup. I don't like tomato juice. I really don't care for tomatoes, but like if I have a nice juicy burger and it's a fresh tomato, I will put a slice of tomato on it with some lettuce and stuff. But and like since I've been older, like within the last 3 or 4 years, like I don't eat pizza with like the red tomato sauce. The red sauce gives me really bad heartburn. So my favorite pizza anyway is it's chicken with black olives and mushrooms and pineapple. That's my favorite pizza. God, so good. And I don't get heartburn from that with the white sauce, but I love white pizza. Yes. Okay. Abraham Lincoln still haunts the White House and has been seen by every single president. So that I think is fucking cool. And I'm sure y'all do too, because y'all think the same way I do. King Charles II drank alcohol mixed with pulverized and shredded human skulls. I'm not really sure. What the purpose of that is. Like I didn't keep reading like to see what the purpose of that was, but anyway. Why would you want to grind up a skull and pour the powder in your alcoholic beverage? That doesn't make sense to me. During the mummification process, actually, I can't remember if we covered this or not when I did Egypt. Ancient Egyptians removed the brains out of the bodies through one of the nostrils. I guess that is to not cut the skull open. Nowadays, they cut the top of the skull and pull it out from the top. But back in the day, they would take the brain out through the I mean, imagine though, the nostril's gonna have to stretch that big. Like, thank goodness that they were going to be mummified, right? Because there's going to be one big old hole and one little small hole. Like for the nose, you can't have an open casket that way. Like, why? I don't know. I don't know. I know I shouldn't ask why. I know because like even when King Tut was found, his brain was in a separate box that was buried with him. So they would take the brain out and put it in like a box and it would be buried with them, but separate, like a separate box, but with them. And then they would take their organs and they would take them out and wrap them. And then they would lay those back into place, just wrapped up like in a bag or whatever it was that they used. And they would just put it back inside wrapped. I don't know. Woodpecker tongues wrap around their brains to protect it while they're pecking. A glad bag. Hefty, hefty, hefty. Yeah, remember that? Wimpy, wimpy, wimpy. I did not know that about woodpeckers, though. So, because I mean, if I was out there banging my freaking head, you know, that your brain's constantly just banging, right? I didn't know. And it actually showed a picture of it, and the tongue goes up through the back and wraps around and holds the fucking brain in place while he's pecking away at the fucking whatever he's pecking. Didn't know that. And for the last one, a jellyfish's mouth is also his anus. His mouth and anus are one and the same. Oh, and a octopus has 3 hearts. In case you didn't know that. But that's all I've got. That's all I've got for the fun facts. God almighty spirit. You've done me in for tonight, girl. You've completely done me in. I don't know why. You're just going to have to fucking get over your shyness and come on here as a guest. I'm telling you, because you would have everybody fucking rolling in here. And I will eventually get over to fucking Texas. And we are going ghost hunting, young lady. Just like Missy, I'm eventually going to get up there to fucking Massachusetts, and we are going ghost hunting. I'm going to the Alamo, and I'm going to Lizzie Borden house before I die. I'll tell you right now, I am going. And y'all two are going with me. I'll get it figured out and get there. So anyway, that's all I have for the facts. Oh gosh, I pushed my whole computer out of the way. I didn't mean to do that. Here we go. Okay. So I thought they were pretty good and funny. And good night to you, Spirit Stalker. And I will be live over here on Clapper for a little while longer. I thank you all for joining in on the chaotic mess, funny stuff tonight. Sunday will be Florida Hauntings with Annie, Yorktown Hospital in Black Swan, Antioch. Okay, I'm there. Let's go. I'm gonna hold on. You're gonna have to remind me of that or send it to me in a message, because when I get to Texas, I'll make sure to do those. So if you would send me a message with those, so that way I'll have them to do. Anyway, love you guys and thanks for coming. I will see you guys Sunday evening for Florida Hauntings. Cool. Okay, good. So yeah. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. Today is hump day, so we only have a couple days to go to the weekend. Love you guys.